2 weeks ago, my boyfriend and I made a life-changing decision. We got kittens. And for whatever reason, we thought it would be easy. I mean, they're cute, they're fluffy, they purr. What could possibly go wrong? Well, everything. But I can tell you that I've never been happier. But before I explain how these two tiny criminals completely took over our lives, I need to tell you how we got here. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 5 years now, and ever since we moved in together 3 years ago, I've been begging him to get cats. And every single time I brought it up, he would say, "Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's not time yet." I swear, I heard those words more often than my own name. But to be fair, he wasn't completely wrong. At that time, I was still in high school and he was the only one earning money for us. But logic wasn't going to stop me. I wanted cats. Badly. I would constantly send him pictures of kittens. At one point, his sister asked us why we didn't have cats yet, because I would always bring it up, and I started explaining to her how badly I wanted them, but my boyfriend was still sitting there like it's still not the right time. And yes, I may or may not have cried. Just a little. Fast forward to the end of 2025. I graduated from high school. Both my boyfriend and I started going to university, and for the first time getting cats actually seemed realistic. So we started preparing. And when I say preparing, I mean it. I watched so many cat videos that YouTube probably thought I was a cat. Then we started buying supplies. A giant scratching post, an automatic litter box, food, toys, more toys, even more toys. Basically everything except the actual cats. And then one day I found them. 2 adorable siblings. The moment I saw them, I immediately sent pictures to my boyfriend, and surprisingly, he fell in love with them too. So we contacted the woman who was offering them, and she asked us a lot of questions. How would we raise them? What kind of home we could provide, and who we are as people. And it felt less like adopting cats and more like applying for a very important job. But luckily she liked our answers and we arranged a visit. Then the day finally came. We got to meet all 4 of the kittens from the litter. And there they were. The 2 cutest little creatures I had ever seen. The woman who raised them was actually a veterinarian. She had taken amazing care of them. They were vaccinated, chipped, dewormed, basically healthier than I am. She liked us, we liked the kittens. The kittens seemed to like us, and before we knew it, we were taking them home. Because we don't have a driver's license yet, we had to take public transportation with 2 kittens in a backpack. They handled it better than I would have thought. They were curious about everything, looking around, watching people, and everyone on our way home loved to see them. When we finally got home, we immediately showed them where the litter box was. They understood it immediately. They both used it on the very first day, and we were so proud. They even used the scratching post right away. And at that point we thought, wow, this is going incredibly well. But before I continue, I should probably introduce those two little criminals. First, we have Conan. Conan is a seal-mated ragdoll. And yes, he's as fluffy as he looks. He's also a little bit bigger than his sister, but not by much. But enough that he likes to act important. I mean, just look at him. He looks like a tiny prince. And then there's Ronnie. Ronnie is also a seal-mated ragdoll, and as already mentioned, she's a little bit smaller than Conan. And somehow both of them have mastered the art of looking impossibly cute. Some of you might recognize their names. Conan is named after the anime Detective Conan, which is my favorite anime of all time. And Ronnie is named after Ronnie from Elden Ring, which is my boyfriend's favorite game. At that point, everything was going perfectly. The kittens were settling in, and we genuinely started believing maybe this won't be so hard after all. But that was a mistake, because after a few days they got comfortable. And once they got comfortable, the chaos began. Before getting kittens, I imagined peaceful evenings. Me drawing, the kitten sleeping quietly nearby, a calm and happy life. But what I actually got was this. The cats attacking my pencils, the cats running over my keyboard, the cats somehow appearing in places that make absolutely no sense. And especially Conan. Conan is a menace. He wakes up every morning and chooses violence. His favorite hobby? Feet. When I'm sitting on the toilet, he attacks my feet. When I'm working at my desk, he attacks my feet. When I'm relaxing on the couch, he attacks my feet. At this point, I'm starting to think that my feet owe him some money. We're currently trying to teach him the word no, but so far, it doesn't work yet. Ronnie, on the other hand, turned out exactly the way you'd expect a ragdoll kitten to behave. She's incredibly sweet, very cuddly, and extremely attention-seeking. If she wants attention, she meows. If she's hungry, she meows. If she wants to be picked up, she meows. If she simply decided that she hasn't been loved enough in the last 3 minutes, she meows. The weirdest thing is that both of them always know exactly when I'm trying to be productive. You're trying to be productive? Huh? It's honestly impressive. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why they do it. But they do. Every single time. And despite all the chaos, I love them more than I can describe. Even when they wake me up at 4 a.m. Even when they destroy my concentration. And even when they somehow manage to be in the way of absolutely everything. I wouldn't trade them for anything. So yeah, I've got kittens. And they got a house. A house that now entirely belongs to them. And I'm pretty sure I'm just paying rent. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have pets on your own, are they this crazy too? Feel free to tell me about them in the comments. I genuinely love hearing pet stories. Okay, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next video.